What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Day Media video. In this video, we're going to be talking shit about brands. I do have a sinus cold today, guys, so I'm not going to be showing my face because I look crazy. Also, y'all don't have to see my face. Pretty sure you probably don't want to either. Okay, so most brand owners have dead brands, and what I mean by dead is before they even started, the brand was already dead because they didn't set up the pillars to create a brand that has a really heavy emphasis on lifestyle content, or just the brand being a lifestyle. They wanted the brand to be merch of some shit that they went through in life, or merch for things that they adopted, like some sayings or morals that they adopt. Most of these people are not creating brands, they're creating merch, and people get mad when I say that, but it literally is. It's merch for friends and family. It's not a brand that has a life, that has life inside of it, where people could live in it. The main problem with these brands not being alive is their content. Their content is not streamlined. Their content is just simply them making stuff. It could be a video, it could be a TikTok or Instagram of the shirt on the floor. It could be a TikTok or Instagram of shorts. It could be a TikTok or Instagram of just literally anything other than what you actually are supposed to be showing for brand owners. Because anything for content wise, you definitely want the content to feel alive in some way or somehow. Content is not supposed to feel like the shirt on the floor, the pants on the floor. Content is not supposed to be in a random park or like a residential area walking around a lamppost. That's not content. That's not bringing life into your brand. All you're doing is putting detail on some certain parts of the piece that you have. That's the most that you're doing. But my thing is, you need to create content that is streamlined. So creating content that has an ongoing flow, a storyline that the customer can follow. In order for you to have this ongoing storyline or streamlined content, you have to understand creating a content brand style, and also knowing your brand style yourself. You have to know where your customer is in the realm of the internet. Are they the essence girl or essence boy? Are they the more emo type person? Are they the more luxury, high-end streetwear, old money type person, like a Rude of some sort, like the brand Rude? You have to figure out where they are on the internet, and that starts with market research. In Origin, we talk about market research a lot, and I think it's important for you to sit there and be like, I need to find a couple videos today that match my brand style online and in real life, and see how I can flip this to create a storyline for my customer to follow as they scroll through TikTok or scroll through Instagram. So 2 key content styles from that market research is what I would take from it. So every time you market research, see if you can find 2 key content styles that make sense for your brand. Having key content styles is also another way that you could get a customer to keep following you, even though they probably want to unfollow, but they have to keep following you because you just have this one style of content. As you guys know, Day Media, we have one form of content that we do. Obviously, we'll switch it up in the future, but right now it works, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this type of content, and as we keep going, we'll figure out something else to do with market research as well. These are like 2 of my favorite brand styles or brand content styles. Thought out memes. I have no other way to explain this, but the meme is just super thought out. It's not like a regular meme. So it's like what I bring to the table, accidentally zoning out for like 10 minutes, fashion tomatoes. If you don't know what those tomatoes are, they're heirloom tomatoes. Self-awareness and reflection, the constant and insatiable urge to covertly check my phone, little bowl of crisp. This is such a funny video. This is such a funny meme, but it's like really thought out and really like detailed and niche towards one person. When I saw the heirloom tomatoes being called fashion tomatoes, I was like, oh yeah, this is me. I love this type of content. It's insane. This content does well because it's a little bit more niche down to one type of person. So if you can make content in this way, it also would be really hard for your brand to bring the life out of it in some way. Obviously, you could do really cool fashion aesthetic photos throughout here, and I think it would go good. So this is yapping style content. I'm going to show you guys. Also, this teddy, that Birkin's insane. So if I was a brand owner, this is the type of yapping style content I would do. I think this is perfect. You can go a little bit more deeper with the customer, get some ethos going. But this is perfect. Have your outfit in the back. You could write something out. She put, I hate when everything feels so serious all the time. Sometimes you just wouldn't need to pretend to have a different identity for a day. Certainly is not real. Be someone who loves someone. Laugh, stay up to 4 a.m. Dream. We're not forever. See everything, be anything. If you have your brand on in the back, I feel like it could work in a different way. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really good at market research, so that's just for me doing it by myself and finding two that I think would work for brand owners, clothing brand owners, to be more on brand low-key with it. So yeah, these two right here, if you could get like a meme, like a thought out meme and figure it out, you could do a yapping style content video, but not actually talking, just maybe some words on top. These would hit if you try them out. So dead brand 101. So this is like some base knowledge, you know, if you have a dead brand. Or I'm going to put dead brand and random brand in the same thing, because sometimes people just have random brands and they just kind of make them and no one knows what the fuck is going on, but it's just there. So no one cares if you have a hoodie, shirt, socks, nothing like that. One of one. No one cares, I promise. I say it's all my content. No one cares about the product that you have. People care about, when I put this on, how does this make me feel? How do I imagine myself in this? How do other people see me in this? They do care if you show them the piece where they have been wanting to go for the longest. They do care if you show them the piece where they have been wanting to go for the longest. So what I mean by this is, like, if they wear the piece and you show them the piece in niche food places, it creates the energy around the product. How is this product supposed to be? How is this product supposed to react? You show them the piece in a niche food place, niche stores, and around cool creative spaces. Now, I'm always the sucker for saying location, 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 because the simple fact is, everything has an energy around it. So if you put a Hailstar or a gallery department shirt on an old man who works in corporate, and he's wearing it on his off day on a Sunday, barbecuing with plaid shorts and uncle sandals, it's not going to give the same uncle sandals in his cul-de-sac home in the suburbs. It's not going to give the same energy as a Hailstar shirt on a person who wears like Balenciaga and Margiela and has all these brands together, and he's at like a cool creative space with all his cool creative friends, and they also have like gallery department and Hailstar and all these different things on. So I just want you guys to understand the idea of energy and placing yourself in certain aspects of your brand, because your brand has an energy to it. You have to bring the energy with the people. Don't be the Instagram who poses in a parking lot. I beg you. It's the worst thing you could fucking do. Parking lot, park, stairs, elevator, brand bandits. They need to be fucking stopped. Please, if you did it before, okay. Don't keep doing that shit unless your brand is like super Y2K outside kid brand. But if you're not that, most of the brands are not, don't do this. Go to a location. Stop going to a park, stairs, elevator. Go to a location where cool people who might wear your brand would be at, and then that's where you take the content. That's where you film the content, because it's going to be cool people around you as well. Dead brand owners invest in the dumbest shit before they invest in the space their brand is in. This is a really big problem that brand owners do. They don't invest in the energy and the space of their brand. They just invest in everything else. I gotta get the highest Shopify. I gotta run all these ads. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. But you're not investing in the actual concept of your brand. And the concept is the space. The concept is the customer. The concept is the space. The concept is the space. The concept is the customer. The concept is your brand style, your content style. All that is content. All of those elements are concepts that you need to create great content and create a brand that sticks. So these are some examples that I like of investing in your space. Just add things around your brand that you know that somebody would see it, that your customer would see it and be like, this is hard as fuck. I love where he's placed at or she's placed at. Obviously, they're not thinking about it consciously, but in our head, when we see a picture being taken with a brand, we could tell like what the energy of it is. Where's the location of it at? So if you could do that, if you can invest in your space, you have a brand that may last long. Dead brands don't have creative direction. Most brand owners don't understand creative direction, but it's fine because you can learn it. If you can creative direct where the photo shoot or concepts are going to go, it's going to be way easier for you in the long run to actually have a successful brand as well. Because most brand owners now, the ones who are just getting the shit done and plastering shit on stuff, it's always going to be hard for them because they never got the grasp of creative direction and try to be better within the content, within the brand, within all of this. How to bring everything back together to the brand again if the concept is a little wacky off. Creative direction is so important to making a live brand. If you don't know how to do it, please hire one. I found this off of Pinterest. I guess the agency is called onecreative.com, but this is a perfect way to set everyone up to understand where I'm coming from. See your brand, look. If you all these questions, 5 metaphors to help you visualize your brand. If you can answer all these in your own way, then I feel like you have a live brand. But if you can't answer these, then that's when you need to go back and see, what do I need to do to answer these? So if your brand were a mood, what would it be? If your brand were a color, what would it be? If your brand were a song, what would it be? If your brand were an animal, what would it be? If you could dress up your brand, it would wear. Perfect metaphors to help you visualize the brand. I think I'm always saying metaphors to help y'all visualize the brand. So these are just a little bit more streamlined so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. You need to visualize your brand. You need the brand to come alive. You need to be a part of it. Visualizing your brand, understanding where the energy of your brand should be focused to location-wise and style-wise is super important to have a live and actually living brand. This is a living brand. So if you guys need help with any of that, you can get the content strategy, or you could talk to me and you can get the content strategy. You could join Origin. You could talk to me. All these things are super great. I feel like every time I get off the phone with a brand owner or they email me after I'm done with any of my products, they're always like, I needed that. I needed to just be more clear and concise. So basically, I feel like after people get my products, they have a clearer head, which if you have a brand, that's the most important part. You need to be clear-minded to set everything up and be organized with everything, which is sometimes hard for people to do. And I'm here to help if you need it. I'll see you guys next time. Send me good vibes to get over this cold, and comment below something you're struggling with, and let's talk it out.